Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. This is one of my comfortable videos where I'm rested comfortably. Today I'm going to talk about not being a prisoner of fear or worry. Now, and if you've been here before, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel is Spiritual Wisdom. On my channel I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, and all manner of spiritual topics. And without further ado, we're going to talk about fear and being a prisoner of fear. Each and every one of us have fear. Some of these fears are rational, meaning they make sense. Some are irrational, meaning they don't make sense. But fear is there to protect us from harm. So some people are, let's say, scared of spiders, for example, when for the most part, the spiders we've got in the UK are very harmless, meaning they can't really do you any harm. If you were a fly, it would be a different story. But they can't really do humans any harm. But people nevertheless can have a rational or irrational fear. Some people are afraid of flying. A lot of people are. But the wisest thing to do in life is to feel that fear and do it anyway. Because fear is a delusion. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Sometimes people may have fears, worries, and those fears their worst fears do come to pass. But you should, whenever fear comes up, or worry, because when you're fearful, that leads to worry. And these negative fears, emotions, they lower your vibration. And everything in life is a risk. And that's why you can't live your life by what ifs. Some people are afraid to go outside their front door because they think, something bad might happen to them. But something bad could happen to you just as well as in the house. The roof could fall on your head, or that the chances are quite slim, but it could still happen. Life is full of risks and danger, whether you're in-house or outside. But don't let fear stop you from living your life or living your full potential. I see it all the time that fear really blocks people's full potential and they're a prisoner of their own fears and worries. You should always acknowledge your fears and worries, acknowledge them, acknowledge your fears and worries, and then ask yourself on a scale 1 to 10, how likely is that fear or worry going to happen? And for the most part, if you really are realistic about it, the danger is so slim, and why worry? It might not happen. Always try and be positive about things, because whenever you worry or you let your fears take over, you become a prisoner of your fears. And fear is a human emotion there to protect us, but at the same time, you should never let fear overtake you, and you should never be a prisoner of fear. And that takes time to get used to and time to learn. Some people are afraid of what other people think of them, and that goes into not caring what other people think. And I've talked about that, and that's a process, learning to care about, learning to realise that the only opinion of you that matters is your own opinion. That is the only opinion that matters, your own opinion. Some people might go, oh, my hair's too long, or hair's too short, or they don't think it. They might ask someone, oh, do you think I should get a haircut? Or what do you think of my t-shirt? Or what do you think? Now that person may be a high vibrational person and say the right things. That person may be a nasty person and may make you feel insecure and unconfident for what you're wearing. But the wisest thing is to style your hair the way you want it styled, to dress the way you want to, and honour your opinion and your views. And self-love, it doesn't mean it when you love yourself and you're on this journey but you won't experience problems. You will. But self-love helps you deal with these problems a lot better. And we've all got fears. I've got fear, but I acknowledge them, but I've never once let my fears stop me from sort of living my life. And I encourage you to do the same. Don't let, a lot of us have got invisible chains around us. That could be negative beliefs about ourselves, worries, and fear. And all these things are sort of like invisible chains around you, controlling you, dictating your life. Cut those chains from yourself and don't be a prisoner of fear, worry, or negative emotions. And sometimes going for a ritual bath or meditating to remove obstacles or doing a road opener spell is really good, just to get rid of those old negative beliefs. Crystals that are good for courage are tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is really good for courage. Bloodstone also gives you the courage and helps remove obstacles as well. And citrine helps you be more positive and helps you have a brighter outlook. And you could wear a selenite ring, necklace, bracelet. And selenite never needs, citrine, an orangey whitey crystal, never needs cleansed or charged. You could also wear selenite to cleanse yourself, to open up your chakras, to cleanse. So citrine, selenite, those are good crystals to really help you overcome fear. Because we all have fear, but the wisest thing in life is to acknowledge them. So you might have a fear of flying, a fear of this, that, but the wisest thing is to feel the fear and do it anyway. When we look at World War II as well, we could, and even wars that happen today, we can see that many soldiers, they didn't want to die, they had a fear of death, and they really wanted to maybe do their duty, but do what was expected of them, and then come back to their wife, their children. Some were lucky they did get to do that, some were not so lucky. And that's how the wisest, but those men had a fear of dying in battle, but they felt the fear and they done it anyway. Some of them lived to tell the tale, some didn't. And in life, that's the wisest thing to do, feel that fear and do it anyway. And there are many crystals, herbs, and enchantments you can do. We can really help you give you that confidence and help you overcome your fears as well. However, until the next installment of Spiritual Wisdom, this is me just giving you food for thought. And the most important thing with any of my videos is the message. And the message in this video is don't be a prisoner of fear. However, until the next installment, have a great day or night wherever you may be. May meet, may part, meet again. Blessed be.